Lessons from a 1964 Alaska earthquake. Welcome back to Blueprint to Reality, the channel where engineering meets real-world stories. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded, an event that reshaped both the land and our understanding of seismic engineering, the 1964 Alaska earthquake. Introduction. On March 27, 1964, Alaska was struck by a magnitude 9.2 earthquake, one of the strongest in human history. It devastated coastal towns, triggered massive tsunamis, and reshaped over 200,000 square kilometers of land. But more importantly, it changed the way engineers, scientists, and governments understand earthquake risks. In this video, we explore the most important lessons the world learned from the 1964 Alaska earthquake. 1. Understanding the power of plate tectonics. Before this earthquake, the theory of plate tectonics was still developing. The event revealed undeniable proof of how tectonic plates interact during megathrust earthquakes. The Pacific plate had been pushing beneath the North American plate for centuries, building up enormous stress. When it finally slipped, parts of Alaska rose by more than 11 meters, while other regions dropped by 2 meters. This showed the world that subduction zones are capable of producing extremely large, long-duration earthquakes, far more powerful than previously believed. 2. Ground failure can be more destructive than shaking. One of the major lessons from the Alaska earthquake is that destruction doesn't come from shaking alone. Cities like Anchorage experienced massive landslides ground fissures lateral spreading soil liquefaction. Entire neighborhoods sank or slid downhill. In many areas, the ground simply turned into liquid mud. This taught engineers that studying soil behavior is just as important as studying structural behavior. 3. Tsunami preparedness saves lives. Most casualties from the 1964 earthquake came from tsunamis. These waves were triggered not just by the uplift of the seafloor, but also by underwater landslides. Entire towns like Valdez and Kodiak were heavily damaged or swept away. The tsunami waves traveled across the Pacific, reaching Hawaii, California, and even Japan. The lesson was clear. Communities must have clear evacuation routes, warning systems, and public education on tsunami behavior. This event helped form the foundation of today's tsunami warning networks. 4. Building codes must reflect real seismic risks. Many buildings in Alaska were never designed for strong earthquakes. The failures observed pushed engineers to rethink structural design. Common failures included buildings sliding off their foundation soft story collapses, buckling concrete pour interactions between soil and structure. The world learned that earthquake-resistant design must include stronger foundations, better lateral load-resisting systems, flexible structures, and deeper consideration of the ground beneath the building. 5. Lifeline infrastructure needs seismic resilience. The earthquake exposed how vulnerable essential systems can be. Alaska experienced failures in bridges, ports, power, networks, water, and sewer lines communication systems. This highlighted the importance of designing lifelines that can survive or quickly recover after disasters. Engineers began focusing on flexible pipelines, seismically isolated bridges, and redundant power systems, ideas widely used today. 6. Emergency response planning is critical. Alaska's remote location made relief efforts extremely challenging. Communication was disrupted, medical support was delayed, and harsh weather made rescue difficult. This taught governments the importance of coordinated emergency response, faster communication system search, and rescue training resource planning for isolated regions. Many modern disaster response strategies trace their roots to lessons learned in 1964. Conclusion. The 1964 Alaska earthquake wasn't just a natural disaster. It was a turning point in our scientific and engineering understanding. It revealed the true power of subduction zones, transformed building codes, and shaped the way modern societies prepare for earthquakes and tsunamis. Even today, engineers and scientists refer back to the lessons learned in Alaska to design safer structures and create more resilient communities. Thank you for watching Blueprint to Reality. If you enjoy learning how real engineering shapes the world around us, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments which historical engineering event you want to see next. See you in the next episode, where we turn the world's most fascinating structures from blueprints into reality.